Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. 2031 year in review for my Seattle Mariners. You can see on the screen Josh Hooper, the rookie switch hitting left fielder, who we really didn't have any hype around. We just had him originally to be a fourth outfielder because we liked his hit tool. He ends up being the playoff MVP after having a great year. He did miss some time with a broken arm, but when he was healthy, he was ridiculous. Winning the playoff MVP, good for him. Obviously, we did lose to the Dodgers, unfortunately, in 6 games in the World Series. So that's how that ends. So let's go through some things here. World Series MVP, Curtis Mead, we know that. American League MVP, Julio Rodriguez, finally wins his first MVP award. You can see what he's done in his time as a Seattle Mariner. Home run champion, MVP, 3 Hank Aaron awards, 4 batting titles. It looks like what, 9 Silver Sluggers, 10 All-Star appearances. And this is where he's at. This is what he did last year. This is the best season I've ever had with any player on MLBTheShow, I would say. 49 homers, 56 doubles, and 10 triples. I don't know how many guys in the history of baseball have finished a season with a stat line like that. 340, 408, 707 slug for an 1115 OPS. Unheard of. Definitely his best season by far. You can see he's going to be real close to 400 home runs. So hopefully we can make that happen. American League Cy Young. This time goes to Grayson Rodriguez. Can't hate that. The guy's a stud. We saw Bryce Miller right in there and Patton, who was the rookie, and actually Mark Patton ended up winning Rookie of the Year. His second half was ridiculous. I don't think he lost a game in the second half of the year, and he was just dominant. He was great, and our defense actually played really well behind him. He's a good pitch to contact guy. Guys put the ball in play a lot, but they do not hit the ball very hard. You can see hits per 9 is pretty high, strikeouts per 9 pretty low, which means he's getting a lot of weak contact, which is good when you have a great defense, which we had for most of the year. So we'll be exciting to see what he does next season. Generally, there is a little bit of a sophomore slump when he put the league on notice. So we'll see how he does, but he's solidified himself in our starting rotation. And I'm excited to see what else he's got in the coming years. We talked about the batting title. Julio has won 3 batting titles in a row, so that's exciting. There he is. I mean, these are the 3 years. Over those 3 years, he's been unbelievable. Reliever of the Year, Oviedo. Mark Patton, Rookie of the Year. We talked about that. Henry Benitez, in my opinion, should have won it. Look at this year. I mean, he's 22 years old out of the DR. 43 doubles, 27 bombs, 318, 392, 522. And I think he won a Silver Slugger. No, he didn't. That's crazy. 2031 All Star, though. Cool. Hank Aaron Award, Julio, we talked about. Go through some gold gloves here. Frankie Alvarez wins one. Gold glove first base, Kirilloff. Which is weird because he's really not that good. I don't know what's going on with that. Terang, Garcia. Michael Garcia's a stud. Walcott, Colson Montgomery. He's turned into a stud. It's cool. Varsho, Rojas. Jason Dominguez wins the second consecutive gold glove out there in right field. And this is what he did this year. 41 doubles, 34 bombs. Almost drove in 100. 916 OPS. He was really, really good this year. I can't believe how good he was. We have one more year of him. It'll be interesting to see what ends up happening with the Dominguez situation. But boy, it's so nice to have him out in right field. He's so good out there. Jordan Walker, Silver Slugger, DH. Frankie Alvarez wins it as a catcher. Somehow he beats out Cal Raleigh. Not sure how or why, but that's what happened. Casas gets a win there. Bobby Deal, young boy, 24 years old. He's a dog. Hits the ball real hard. Cole Young, Silver Slugger, second base. Well deserved. Well deserved. 2-time All Star, 2-time Silver Slug Award winner. 46 home runs this year. Don't know where that's coming from because, as you can see, he's got pop, but not crazy pop. I would imagine that his next several years are more of 30 home run, hitting close to 300 type seasons. But we'll see. That's pretty cool. Good for him. Rafi Devers wins another Silver Slugger. No surprise there. Ty Locklear was actually in the conversation. He had a monster second half. He hits righties and lefties. Hit 30 bombs this year while hitting 289. He had an 825 OPS. Really, really good year. Carson Williams. There's a Silver Slugger. Julio, no surprise. Bernardo Sanchez, the best AI generated player in the game. You can see that he is kind of Julio Rodriguez 2.0. 34 bombs, 40 doubles, hit 287, 895 OPS. Well deserved. He's actually going to be a free agent here soon. That'll be interesting to see what happens. Dom Canzone just missed out. Dom Canzone had a monster year too, though. And you look at his last 3 seasons, his stats are almost identical. I mean, 32 doubles is about what he's done. 40 home runs is about what he's done. 91 ribbies, about what he's done every single year. The only thing that's down a little is the batting average. But 857 OPS, still good. I'm hoping he'll be back for next year. I want to hit him in the 5 hole because he's just a run producer. His defense has gotten horrible, so he's probably just going to be a DH, and then we'll probably end up letting him go and getting a little younger. But I want to rock with one more year with Canzone. He's just been such a fun player to have. Just the most unexpected stud that we've had. I mean, you can see from 2026 to 2031, he has been unbelievable. Tons of pop. So, okay, Riley Green. Makes sense. Postseason MVP, Josh Hooper. So we're back to the beginning. So that was pretty cool. As you can see, we lost to the Dodgers there. I'll just take you through the lineup a little bit here. So we talked about a lot of these guys. Cal Raleigh did end up hitting 35 bombs. He missed a good amount of time. He had I think it was a calf issue. Took him out for a couple of weeks, actually. He missed a good amount of games. So unfortunately, only finishes with 35 home runs. But still, one of his more productive years when he was healthy. So that's good to see. We talked about pretty much everybody else. We'll go down to Arias, who's going to be a free agent this year. We are letting him go. One of the few guys in my lineup that hits lefties really well. And you can see he also missed a good amount of time this year. He had a really bad injury. I can't remember. I think it was like a broken leg or something. He missed a lot of time. And even so, he was really, really good in the time that he was healthy. So we are going to miss him. He was one of our best defensive players over the course of this franchise. Definitely a guy that improved a lot. His arm strength got way better. I'd been training that the whole time over there at third base. His reaction and his fielding were super good. I mean, he's just been a stud over there. He's made a ton of good plays, but fortunately, age 33, contract's up. He's going to actually probably cost a good amount of money. He's going to have to take a hike, but we wish him the best. Ty Pete, another guy, monster year. I was actually shocked at how good he did, but he's about as good as he's going to be at age 25, which is unfortunate. But look at the season. 26 bombs, 28 doubles, 90 driven in, 830 OPS. Really, really good. We have him signed through 2035. Unfortunately, he really is just going to be a backup middle infielder because we've got our young boy, Richie Cruz, who is kind of a generational prospect. He'll be our shortstop next year, so we will not see much of Ty Pete unless there's an injury or if guys are tired. So, unfortunate, this is how it turned out, but the 2 full seasons Ty Pete played for us were good. He was a very good player, much better than I thought he was going to be. Played great defense, but unfortunately, he's kind of hit his cap as a player. We will keep Enrique Bradfield Jr. around. He's on a pretty club-friendly contract. He'll be a 4th outfielder. He's good enough to be a starter, but the problem is he just doesn't hit real well. There's not a lot there. The defense is great, though. So we'll keep him around. Josh Hooper, of course, earned his way into the lineup. This is what he did in 106 games this year. He missed a bunch of time as well. We had a ton of injuries this year. We were still able to make the World Series. 34 doubles, 10 homers. 297, 346, 458 for an 805 OPS. We will have Hooper lead off next year. This is probably going to be what our lineup looks like, more or less. I like Canzone in the 5 hole. It gives Cal some protection, kind of lengthens the bottom of that lineup. So you've got Locklear hitting in the 7 hole, Dominguez in there, Canzone just with the power, guy that can just drive in runs for us. So that's pretty exciting. So, all right. Well, that's all I got. That is our year in review. We had a great season, but we will be on to the next season now with some of our top talent getting called up to the big leagues. Greg Gaccio, this is the guy. Ridiculous hit tool. He's ready for the big leagues. He's going to be productive. He's going to be in the lineup every single day. We're excited about him. And of course, Richie Cruz, the young shortstop switch hitter, age 21 next year. He'll be our everyday starter. We did extend him to a long-term contract. You can see there. He will be the shortstop for the rest of this franchise. So we're pretty excited about that. We like that. He's going to be a stud. I mean, there's just so many good things to look at here with Cruz. I think we're going to be really, really pleased with how he does for us. I'm excited to see how his defense turns out. He's definitely not as good defensively as Ty Pete, but I think the bat's going to develop a little more, and he's going to be ridiculously good. He'll hit at the bottom of the order. No pressure on him, really. So, all right. That's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take care.